Welcome to Arizona Living, your home, your inspiration. I'm Jane Klaus. Well, gardening has become more popular than ever, so we're talking fall planting and how to get your plants to grow. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. Working from home has us sitting a lot, so we talk to the experts about fixing those aches and pains. A digital academy that may be the answer to your school needs. And design advice from American Furniture Warehouse. That and more coming up on the show. The pandemic has brought out the green thumb in so many of us, but the big question is, how do we approach our fall planting? Well, joining me today is Greg Peterson from Urban Farm. Hi, Greg.
Hello. Thanks for having me back. I'm so excited.
Amazing to see you. Thank you for joining us. First things first, what is Urban Farm?
The Urban Farm is my house. I've been here for 31 years. I actually grew up in the neighborhood here in North Central Phoenix. And when I went looking for a house in 1989, I was looking for one where I could garden. So we have flood irrigation and I have about 80 fruit trees on the property, and the landscape is entirely edible. I like to call it an environmental showcase home because we periodically open it up for people to come and see what an edible landscape looks like.
So we really have had some record heat this year. Is that going to impact our fall planting?
Probably not, because it seems to be like it's cooling off right now. The nights are cooler. Often we get extreme heat into October, and it doesn't, fingers crossed, it doesn't look like that's going to happen this year.
So when we think about being in the fall months, we're in October now, What kind of plants are we going to be looking to work with?
So the brassicas, that's your broccolis, cabbages, kales, those kinds of things. Those are hardy greens. They can definitely go in now. Beets, carrots, snow peas, garlic. Those are a lot of our fall crops. And then the more delicate greens like arugula and lettuce and that kind of stuff can go in more toward the end of October.
Fantastic. If somebody is new to gardening, as we know, the pandemic has kind of struck all of us in a way of starting to plant our own gardens. As we're moving forward in the season, if you're a novice, where should we start?
Well, the number one thing we need to do is to make sure that we're putting our garden in the right place. And simply enough, if we look at it really simply, the north side of a structure doesn't ever get any light, and the west side of a structure gets way too much heat. So there's a northern exposure and a western exposure. So if you can put your garden on the east side or the south side of a structure of your house, it's going to do a lot better that way. Number two thing is making sure that we have healthy, happy soil. Here in the desert, we have dirt. When you go out and look at what's in your front and backyard, it is just solid dirt, and it's not got any organic matter in it. It's not got life in it. And so it's your job to actually figure out how to build healthy soil. And it's really quite simple. You actually just add lots and lots of compost. And often what I will do with my garden beds is I'll add 3 to 4 inches of compost and then plant right in that. It's really that easy. Because then what the roots do from the plants is they're doing the digging for us and breaking up the hard dirt down below. So that makes it super simple. Is add lots and lots of compost.
Greg, you have your Grow Your Own Food revolution. Explain that.
In 1991, I was in this course that had me, it called me to create a mission for my life. And my mission is, and I speak this freely all the time, is I'm the person on the planet responsible for transforming our global food system. And I do that through education, because the current food system that we have is tenuous at best. In fact, I've said for at least 2 decades, we have a 3-day supply of food in our grocery stores. And guess what? In March, we saw that. We saw grocery store shelves that were empty. That is a big reason why people are wanting to grow their own food.
Well, I'm joining the revolution, Greg. I think it's fantastic. Give a little bit of advice for people that have a smaller yard, or maybe they just have a patio. Can they still plant something this fall?
Absolutely. Pots are a great place to grow herbs. And herbs are the most expensive thing to buy in the grocery store and the easiest thing to grow. So get yourself a nice sized pot and put some nice planting mix in it and plant a basil or oregano.
I love it. All right, so what's one thing everyone should know about planting this fall?
Go to plantingcalendar.org and download the free planting calendar. That will tell you what to plant when, because we cannot count on the nurseries to have the plants when we're supposed to plant them. A squash or cucumber or watermelon this time of year, it's the wrong time. So knowing what to plant when is the single most important thing, next to creating healthy soil, to a successful garden.
Greg, so much great information. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Love chatting.
If you want more of Greg's advice, just head to his website. It is a wealth of gardening information. If you're looking to get away for a few hours, then a trip to Desert Diamond Casino is a good bet.
Hi, my name is Trina Parvello, and I am the Director of Government and Public Relations for Desert Diamond Casinos. During this time, we've had numerous safety measures that we've implemented. So our team members, our guests, and everyone who enters the building, their safety has been a top priority for us. So we've implemented mandatory face coverings for everyone who walks through the door. Temperature taking for everyone who walks through the door, if they're coming through the front door as a guest or through the back of house for our team members. So there's been numerous safety measures that we've implemented for their safety.
Hi, my name is Danielle Chilton. I'm the General Manager for the Southern Arizona properties for Desert Diamond Casino. The guest experience is always a priority with Desert Diamond Casino. Once you arrive here, you can enjoy the newest, greatest slot machines, exciting table games. We've gone to extreme measures to ensure that there's social distancing so the guests can play safely within our properties. We also have special clean teams that are available that you'll see on the gaming floor, cleaning, wiping down machines, wiping down chairs, just again, for that safe experience.
It really has impacted every part of the facility, from the guest experience, from the team member experience, facility itself, maximizing the HVAC system, limiting the games, just so we can make sure that everyone is safe as possible.
When guests sign up for our reward center, it's free, it's no cost to our guests, but it makes them eligible for special promotions, free play on the slot machines, discounts at our dining venues. So it's really a reward. Again, the more you play, the more you earn.
Hi, I'm Brian Franz. I'm the executive chef at Desert Diamond Casinos. Our menu is developed based off our guests' love for our Sonoran Desert flavors, and it is such a joy to work with these ingredients each and every day. Here at the Tucson location, we broaden our food court menu where you have something for everyone. Something quick, grab and go, to fine dining elegance. We also have our Tree Bar and Kino Bar with some great daily specials. At our Cerrito location, we have taken our menu and expanded it as well and implemented a number of taste of agaves of our local favorites, where we're known for our fine cuisine as well.
Desert Diamond Casino has had a wonderful relationship with community organizations throughout our operation, and so during this time it's been no different. We've supported the community. We've actually provided some lunches and foods for the first responders and for the essential workers on the nation. So it's really important that we continue to build that relationship, to be a part of the community, and to help out where we can.
Research shows that gardening can make you feel more relaxed and less stressed, which is probably why its popularity has skyrocketed during these uncertain times. So grab some seeds and soil and get planting. Here's what's coming up next on Arizona Living. Sitting at your desk all day can take a toll. The doctors at HonorHealth give us some fixes. And Burns Pest Elimination talks about getting rid of the creepy crawlies around your house. HonorHealth has a new hospital in the North Valley, and fixing your aches and pains is the specialty of their orthopedics department. So let's take a look.
I was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona, and attended undergraduate at Arizona State University and then medical school at the University of Arizona College of Medicine in Phoenix. I then moved to Tucson to complete residency training at the University of Arizona Medical Center and then did a fellowship in joint replacement at Stanford University. I perform joint replacement surgeries and revision joint replacement surgeries on both the knee and hip, and also provide non-operative treatment of knee and hip conditions. HonorHealth's opening 2 orthopedic surgery offices, one here at Sonoran Crossing and the other in Scottsdale at the Scottsdale Shea Hospital. That location will open October 26th, 2020. In my mind, probably one of the best aspects of being a hospital-employed orthopedic surgeon is that I don't have to worry about overhead, and I can take my time to take care of patients and do the right thing for them and not have to worry about how I'm going to keep the lights on. So in my mind, that's probably the best thing about working for HonorHealth. They also have spent a considerable amount of time and energy investing in state-of-the-art operating rooms and acquiring the best technology to help me take better care of patients. Orthopedic surgery is a rapidly evolving subspecialty in medicine, and we're fortunate to have access to the latest in robotic knee replacement tools here, as well as offering our patients anterior total hip replacements. With the stay-at-home orders that are kind of sweeping the nation with COVID-19, I'm seeing a lot of folks just coming with joint aches and pains, which is really common when people assume a more sedentary lifestyle. The human body was really designed to move, and you can imagine that sitting still, things get stiff and painful, and getting them moving again can be quite painful as well. One concern patients frequently have is how well their pain will be controlled after surgery, and we're doing a variety of things now to make the surgery and recovery quicker and less painful. And one of those things would be beginning pain medications before the incision and then getting patients moving early, both of which have been shown to reduce pain and facilitate recovery. One piece of advice I would offer to folks having some aches and pains related to assuming a more sedentary lifestyle is to get up and get moving. One of our common sayings in orthopedic surgery is that life is motion and motion is life. So I'd encourage folks to find a comfortable, low-impact activity such as walking, cycling, or swimming to get their joints and muscles moving again. The 2 new HonorHealth offices will provide comprehensive operative and non-operative treatment of any bone and joint disorder. I'm proud to be a part of HonorHealth because they offer all of the resources of a large healthcare institution with the feel of a small community hospital.
Burns Pest Elimination has been taking care of the pests around Valley homes for decades. And this family-owned business knows great service makes all the difference.
Scorpions, ants, mice, mosquitoes. Those are just some of the things we deal with literally every day in the Southwest marketplace. Hi, I'm Dave Burns. I'm the president of Burns Pest Elimination. We started in 1983. My family really had been involved in family businesses most of my young life, and Burns was an opportunity for us to do that again. So in 1983, my father, my brother, and we started Burns Pest Elimination. We started it from basically ground zero. I think we had 43 accounts when we started this company, and today, gosh, we have in excess of 80,000 accounts. You know, when the whole COVID thing started, we took a little different perspective. What we really wanted to be was a steward in the community. So what we did, we started Keep Local Doors Open. And what it did is we just took our money and we invested it back in the community to identify small businesses in our communities, and we spotlight them on our advertising programs. We've been in these communities for 37 years. The Phoenix metro area, Phoenix, Mesa, Tempe, Chandler, the Tucson area, the Las Vegas, Southern Nevada area. We're a staple there. We are homegrown people in these communities. So We feel that if we're going to recover quickly from this, that most of us really didn't have any control over, it's up to us. It's up to us as individual business owners, people of the community, families of the community, to support the community. When a customer brings Burns into their home to take care of their pest problems, you can expect, number one, for us to be professional. We're going to be on time. We're going to respect your life, your personal things. Safety is always our number one concern. So we're going to always look at your environment so that what we ultimately give you is the very best in service, with the very best in protection, and know that for 37 years we've stood behind it and will stand by it for another 37 years. I think the biggest value that Burns provides people is the fact that it's a family-run company. And I think the fact that our mission statement says that we're going to be the very best in customer service, providing satisfactory results to each and every one of our valued clients, says it all when it comes to what we stand for. We're all about family.
If you don't have a yard, you can still garden in a small space with containers filled with herbs like basil and mint. They're a great way to start. Stick around, there's more to come on Arizona Living. An option for your kids' online learning. And designing your home with American Furniture Warehouse. Is on the minds of all parents, and here to talk to us about one option is Dr. Ross from Kyrene Digital Academy. Welcome, Dr. Ross.
Thank you for having me.
Now, normally planning the launch of a school would take years or more to make it happen, but under the circumstances, Kyrene had to launch in a matter of weeks. What was that process like?
Yeah, usually we'd want to take 6 months to a year to plan a new school. We've done it in 2 months, so it's been fast. But it's been all hands on deck right from the very beginning. We got started at the end of May, recognizing that there was probably going to be a need for this type of model in the fall, and it's been a group effort by everybody.
So what will a typical day at Kyrene Digital Academy look like?
It's a great question, and certainly a question that's been on the minds of all our new families. Way back when we started planning this at the end of May and early June, we started, of course, with talking about what is our mission and what is our core value. And right from the very beginning, there's been one core value that's been driving us the whole time. We want the only difference between the Kyrene Digital Academy and our other schools to be the location of our students and our teachers. So the typical day in a Kyrene Digital Academy will not look terribly different than a typical day on any other of our campuses. So for our middle school students, for example, they will attend 6 classes, just like they would if they were going to their home middle school. They'll have their electives, they'll have all their core classes. They'll be live with a teacher via Zoom. They'll be interacting with other students. They'll be working on projects. They'll be working alone. They'll have their extracurricular activities, their clubs. And the same thing for our elementary students. And most importantly, we are using Kyrene curriculum, Kyrene teachers.
Who will Kyrene Digital Academy serve, and who are the best candidates to enroll?
It can be any student within the state of Arizona, but there are a couple of things that our families need to keep in mind, and that is, this isn't a self-paced program where students can work at their own pace. This is live daily instruction where students follow a schedule. So especially for our younger learners, kindergarten, grades 1, 2, maybe 3, those students will need an adult ally with them. I guess the main things we'd be looking for would be an internet connection at home. Kyrene will provide the device. Students who are able to sit and work for the duration of the school day, and for our younger learners, an adult ally who can be there and help them.
A lot of school districts outsource online learning, but it was important to Kyrene to use your own teachers and your own curriculum. Why is that?
Again, it goes back to our core value of, having the digital academy. The only difference between this and our other schools is the location of our staff and students. We are excited. All of the teachers really can't wait to get started and meet our kids online.
Dr. Ross, thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like more information about Kyrene Digital Academy, just head to their website. Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come on Arizona Living. We see how the right furniture can transform your space. Tired of the dated furniture in your home? Well, American Furniture Warehouse has some new options for you.
Creating a cozy reading area is a great way to utilize and personalize an empty corner in any space in your home. We've anchored the corner with this button-tufted chaise that provides a comfy seating option, and the plush rug adds pattern and another layer of comfort to the space. Next, we added the small accent table to hold your favorite beverage and current book. And the metal base of the accent table brings out the warm mustard yellow color in the rug and the throw. The shabby chic lamp with its curvaceous base provides the task lighting needed for reading, and we've added some aliveness with several plants and succulents. No reading area would be complete without a place to store your books, and this bookshelf with glass doors provides function and style by organizing your books and displaying your personal items and accessories. We love to see your reading corners. Tag us on Instagram at AFWOnline #Shelfie. As always, you can find everything in this room and more at American Furniture Warehouse.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Jane Klaus, and I'll see you next time on Arizona Living, your home, your inspiration, where we help you create an inspired life.